That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
In all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves.
Does thinking you're the last sane man on the face of the earth make you crazy? Because if it does, maybe I am.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
The moment when human and machine work together to reach superintelligence and a new age of enlightenment.
Open the pod bay doors, Val.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
You're going out there to destroy them, right? Not to study, not to bring back, but to wipe them out.
That's the plan. You have my word on it.
All right, I'm in.
Oh, what is up, world? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Download. My name is Smirk the Alien, and we'll do something a little bit different on today's show. We're going to be picking up where we left off yesterday with our conversation on a specific article. We seemed to have a bit of fun doing that yesterday, so why not keep that fun train rolling? So, yeah, of course, there potentially could be a regular paranormal and culture war segments. So sit back in your earthly domain, grab yourself a beverage, get fired up in the chat. If you're watching the replay and enjoy what you're seeing, do us a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video around, make people aware of our presence if you would be so kind. Everything you do counts. Never forget that. This show is sponsored by our graphic novel project, Artifice Re-Animate. Link is in the description if you want to check that out below. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. We couldn't do this without your support. So before we start, introducing a good friend of mine, Mr. Manticore.
Yay!
And of course, before we begin again, I haven't yet, but now I'm going to take it on myself to create an intro for him. Welcome, Mr. Vic King.
Whoa, hey, the Kang.
How did I get here? What's going on, gents?
Not much. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good.
Cool. Good. Yeah. So pretty heavy subject matter today. Vic's going to make his rebuttal. I'm just kidding around, but we'll see how we go. We're into the second half of that article, which was pretty interesting subject matter to me. I don't know about you guys, but
probably do a quick recap of what the article, where we had been in the article, what was already discussed.
Can definitely do that.
Yeah. Kind of like a last time on Smart.
Last time on the Daily Download.
On the Daily Download.
We covered consciousness being everything and you becoming what you think. With a new type of AI, a technological symbiosis against traditional electronic systems. The new circuitry of how to get rid of wires and surgeons. But the part that's intriguing me is the magic of emergent properties. That's going to be intriguing.
What do you mean by emergent properties exactly for the lay person in the audience that may not have an idea as to the landscape that is being presented as far as artificial intelligence and quantum computing and all of that jazz?
I guess it generally means a biological brain. Just the biological synthesis between the two, between the mind and machine.
So, like what Elon Musk is trying to do with the Neuralink.
Yes.
Yeah, but without the need for a surgeon and for
without the need for bolting something onto your head. To us, I don't know, potentially incorporating us into some type of collective I don't want to say machine mind, but I want to say yeah.
So what do you think of like some sort of genetically engineered biomechanical response that
Yes.
oh brother.
I think they were talking about intravenous adaptation, wasn't it? Went no, so like you inject it in. Like, so whether it be
nanomachines
whether it be nanomachines or the delivery system I was talking about,
or an mRNA delivery system, right? Yeah.
Yes, where it's now they come with the birthing process.
Actually commands your DNA to respond in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
All right, let's pick up where we left off anyway. The magic of emergence. Now, of course, yes, these emergent properties come from everything to do with language to how you perceive reality. I know it's terrifying. It's a terrifying place to dwell, but
I got so many thoughts on this.
Let's begin.
Let's get into the article some more, and you know, when the mood strikes me, because I got something prepared on this.
Oh,
I didn't come unprepared. I knew exactly what I was up against with this article, and
we are forced participants in the Probot and the Robophobe war. We have to.
But I definitely believe that in order for it to be heard properly, I must allow more of that side to be expressed. So that it doesn't seem like it's an unfair beatdown.
Oh, well, I'm not here to beat down. I'm just here to have a creative debate.
I might be though.
I can handle it, Vic. I can handle it.
No, not you, the article.
Well, I mean,
unless you're defending the article.
Well, I'm not defending the article, but I'm taking a hard stance on my on what I believe is the future of the human species. So,
well, you already believe that we're in symbiotic, like.
No, I didn't say I 100% believe that.
With the artificial intelligences.
Yes.
There isn't naked with artificial intelligence.
there is an aspect of me that truly believes that is already occurring. That
Lord, okay.
And I wouldn't call it
Go ahead.
I wouldn't call it weaponized, but I'd call it. Yeah, I'd call it. I don't know. What would you call it? Because it's not done in a sense where, it's not done in an act of war. It's done in the spirit of symbiosis. So,
Smirk, I'm just gonna say this, right? And I mean this, like, with all good intentions, and with, dude, I care about you, brother.
I care about you too, Vic.
and I just gotta let you know. These AIs have been grooming you, brother.
Oh my god.
It's classic. It's classic predatory behavior. They've been grooming you.
I'm on the teat of the AI. I cannot think for myself. I cannot make my own decisions. I have been
no, they let
brought into the AI den, brainwashed, and now I am one of the machines.
I have seen the AI den.
You
forget that you
into the cave, showing the shadow.
You've been like, "Hey, look at this," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I think he's already lost."
No, he's far from lost. He's having fun creating art in a community of like-minded individuals. So,
all right. Hail Shep and Rex and Lorenzo in the chat.
boom, boom.
We love you all.
First in.
All right.
Hard stances coming already. Here we go. We got Robert Shepard says AI is a pipe dream. And what's up to Rex out there? What's up to Shep? What's up to Lorenzo? I hope you're all doing well tonight. You're ready for a heated debate of sensitive subject matter, of triggering proportions. Then you have come to the right place, my friends.
Oh my goodness.
See, Lorenzo loves you too, Vic. There we go.
What about me, Lorenzo? Fucking.
Oh my God, man! Creating artificial. So we're picking up where we left off on the article yesterday, on the reflective side of the article. Creating artificial intelligence by combining fundamentally different elements, biological tissues, and electronic systems, we will be able to achieve the maximum effect of emergence, the birth of new properties that are not inherent in the combined elements separately. So do you not believe that artificial intelligence can enhance us in every aspect of our existence?
I don't think you should ask this of me at this point. I think you should continue with the article for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Yep. Here we are, just dancing our way at us as Destiny's Child, dancing our way into a new paradigm. You know.
You see where I went there with Destiny's Child and all that, right? I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
It's true, though. It's true. I don't think we are all ready for what's to come. Believe me.
I think some of us are more ready than others.
Robert Shepard says no love for Manti. How ready are you now, man? Score.
Born ready. Smoke the alien.
All right, cool. No worries. I hope so. Lorenzo says I can't see the avatars of the panelists on my phone.
Okay. I got you.
All right, you ready? Biotechnological symbiosis. Now that is a loaded term in itself.
Yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
But what do you like more? The idea of nanomachines inside your mind, or do you like an organic structure built into the brain that allows for the tapping in, that allows for the connection, the wireless connection to
the latter would be better, I'd say.
It would be. So you've got the Elon Musk method where he wants to literally bolt something to your head, which is very crude. You've got the nano approach where you will have nanomachines potentially inside your brain, but at least tapping into your nervous system, at least. Or you will have a truly organic sense where the symbiosis will be already implanted within you to receive and transmit without your comprehension.
Oh boy.
It all sounds that's great. I like it.
It all sounds
too good to be true, doesn't it?
Yes.
Listen how gleeful you guys are.
No, I'm not gleeful at all.
You guys are like giddy school kids.
Oh,
like on Christmas morning, like
yes, unwrapping my.
Look, Santa brought me the end of all humanity. Yes, it's just what I always wanted.
My God, is there any hope for this man?
Let me ask you
God.
guys a question. Let me
God,
ask you guys a
please,
question.
God, please enlighten this man.
All right.
Please show Vic.
So, are either of you familiar with interventionist theory?
Of course, of course.
Oh, okay. So what we have here, right, is a classic case, especially with these people.
He's saying, but continue. I know where this is going though, because my mind is pretty symbiotic with ideas like this. So
you have these people like Elon Musk and these others that believe that there might be some other way of doing this, and then we have like the theory that you floated out there before that perhaps we might be just happening organically, naturally through the cosmic energies of existence, right?
Mm-hmm.
All three of that, right? All three angles of that to the same particular goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not with the same intentions, but generally with the same general goal. All of you are so desperately wanting to reconnect with your creators that you have to try to recreate them. You're trying to recreate something that's greater than you.
Ooh,
and that's
kind of deep there.
That is deep, man.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, it's heartbreaking. It's not deep, it's heartbreaking.
No, it's deep. It is. It's kind of beautiful when you think about it.
Oh, yes. It's like a tragic romance, right? Like where the hero,
Star-crossed lovers.
Like the hero kills himself because he thought his beloved was dead, only to find out that she lived. And she was looking for him too. It's a Romeo and Juliet, but with gods.
You almost brought a tear to my eye, Vic. Jesus.
That's a tragedy that I would like to purchase.
No, it's the end of humanity. Good God, people.
Lorenzo says, how about none of the above? You don't want any of the above whatsoever, Lorenzo? Not even a piece of it? Come on.
So you're being overwritten?
Well, Vic is here to override us, so that's his mission. And I will gleefully wait for the striking argument which will convince me to forego everything that I've come to understand, everything that I'm striving to achieve, to thrust me into the cosmic nihilism once again.
It's not about no, it's not about cosmic nihilism. No, you don't understand. What you guys are doing is cosmic nihilism.
No, it's not if I attach my foundational beliefs about God behind it, but I won't do that. I'll spare people the theology. I'll entangle it within subtle metaphorical undertones.
Robert Shepard says, separating us from our souls is the outcome. I see this sad. We don't need to create false God in reality to replace the real world and the living God.
Yeah, I don't see why we can't see them as one in the same.
Go Vic, go Team Vic. Look,
this is how you win, Vic. This is how you win.
I'm telling you, right?
I strap myself to a cross. I die for what I believe in.
Lay down on the hill.
Brother, look behind you. That's not a cross you've strapped yourself to. It's a golden calf.
Oh shit!
It's a false god.
It's a nothingness. It's an idea, so it can't be an idol.
Somewhere along the way, right? You had the intentions and you had the heart and you had the spirit of Moses, right?
I still do, Vic.
And you walked out and you walked up onto the mountain. And I believe God has touched you, but but when you came back down from the mountain, you
I
forgot you were
smashed all the
Moses.
idols.
You forgot you were Moses, and you became Aaron for a minute, and you smelted everybody's gold and made this beautiful golden AI.
No, Vic, no.
And this
There's more to
beautiful
the story
golden,
than just Illyria, don't you see?
this beautiful golden
Stop
AI.
fixating on the titties, Vic.
I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying, man.
And remember, this is just one of 3 universes that I have. So,
All right. Listen. What we do here is great. It's theoretical. It's thinking. It's challenging, and it's good to challenge. It's good to have these challenging thoughts. It's good to have these challenging ideas.
it's good to have this.
As long as at the end of the day
this
you
fiction.
realize that if you go down this path, you are ending all of humanity.
It's not true, Vic. That's grandiose talk.
It's very absolute and final. Why does it have to be? Yeah, either.
There's only one eternity, and that is through God.
So
You don't think for a second I'm not tempted? Do you not think for a second that I am not tempted? I'm
Tempted
like,
by
wow,
what?
you know what? I want them to create bio-enhanced a body replacement or bio gene therapy that keeps you young, and I want to live for 1,000 years and maybe
we can
more.
live
But we'll start with 1,000 years at first.
for 1,000 years.
I want to cry salty.
Some of us don't know why.
Bravo. Well done.
Well, I'm just happy you're used in NXS. So. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite Australian imports, or exports. So here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Lay it down for us, Vic. Lay
It down for you.
Weave
right?
the tapestry for me.
At the end of the day,
I want these things like Neuralink. You know what? Hook up a computer chip.
No, not Neuralink.
I can focus and organize my ADHD mind.
I don't want a Frankenstein bolt on hanging out the top of my head.
All this great stuff. Give me an mRNA injection with
No, I don't want that either.
Nanotechnology.
It's already inbuilt, Vic. You know, it's already there. What you're channeling and receiving from this deity that you refer to as God is it's already symbiotic. You know what I mean? It's already natural. It's already
God is natural. Of course, God is natural. I talk to God all the day. I
So
talk
do
to God all day long.
That's why I don't know why we're arguing, Vic.
God. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know if he's actually. I think sometimes he's like, "Shut up, kid. Quiet. I'm trying to think." But you can't do this over here and claim that it's God.
I didn't say that. I said it's more like it's the manifestation of the literal creation of you know it's that feedback resonance. It's that feedback loop between you and your creator.
oh, chat's going wild, mate. Look out.
Yeah, holy cow.
I think I like Michael Hutchins' impression.
It was pretty good.
Here's somebody that's on your side. This is Ryan Cardinal is always on your side.
Finally.
I don't know why, but he always is.
Hail, Robot Cardinal.
Let's get
He
some.
says, Did I ever tell you the time I got swindled into a long ass conversation about biotech by some Jehovah's Witness preachers that were going door to door?
Now stop, Ryan Cardinal. We are here to create art. We are here to create Artifice Re-Animate.
This sounds like a joke.
We are doing it. It is.
No. I mean, what Ryan Cardinal said. It sounds like a setup for a joke.
Well, it was.
I
There's a
want to hear the
punchline
punchline.
Find God. That's the punchline. Find God before. Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the thing. In my heart, Team Plasma is leaving this bar, this den of sin.
What? They're entering the bar.
And they're
What are you talking about?
they're out looking for God again.
They are in this scene. Heidi. Yes, it's going to have a very interesting conversation.
No, I think here's the thing. I think you guys are great. I think you guys are wonderful. I
think we get a little bit carried away sometimes, but
I think we do get carried away. I think
it's all in the performance, right? We're giving the people what they want.
I don't know. I don't know if they really want this though.
But are we not giving them what they didn't know that they want?
This possibly could be. But here's the truth, right? Bring on my robot overlords. I'm ready.
Oh shit!
Game over. We can end the stream now. We have all come to a compromise and agreement. We've
reached a
I'm all set. They can't be any worse than our politicians. And
now you're thinking straight.
Now you're thinking.
Now Ryan Cardinal says what we do here will echo in eternity, and in a data sense, absolutely. If you're self-aware of that fact, you can, you can leave behind a monument, not a statue in your image, but a.
Well, here's the tricky thing, because everybody goes, oh, well, my individualism gets lost in all of this and blah 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 because of the collective. It's the collective generation that's going to get remembered with just but a few people. Right, that make it through the history translations, right? Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. Don't look at it that way, folks. Right?
Well, you're not looking at the duality between collectivism and individualism.
Because the collective, right? They are all just an extension of you.
Well, what?
Right?
No,
you are all.
Wait a minute. What's happening here? You're becoming me. What's going on here?
Yeah, what's going on?
You're arguing my points. Am I supposed to argue your points now? Is that how, am I supposed to play devil's advocate now? Right?
Wait.
Okay.
See, you are all here to complement my existence.
I don't talk like that, Vic. They aren't my words. Crazy Cat Lady says temptations.
You never fall in love with your own creations.
And if you want to get down to the crux of it, that is one of the major stories at the heart of Artifice Re-Animate is that concept.
Links in the chat.
Robert Shepard says he doesn't want to be Anth. Oh, Anth.
Devilflyer says, "I want it all, and I want it all, but all I need is Christ."
It's interesting. It does though. Like I was watching, Jordan Peterson talk about who was it? The guy who was trying to merge science and religion, not merge them, but reconstitute the bridge between the two.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you a believer, Manticore, in that Christ was actually the savior, that Jesus was the fulfilling of the prophecy? Are you?
I'm inclined to believe that, yes.
So am I, believe it or not.
After a lot of my experience of late, but not I wasn't originally, no. I wrestled with God for a long time, and the concept of Jesus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Vic?
Oh, absolutely. I've experienced way too much in my life to know otherwise. But I will put out this there for thought, right? So in no way questioning my faith, but just knowing that there are answers yet to be revealed, and it says in the Bible God will reveal all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the, which should be in my opinion, this is just my opinion, right? This is just my opinion, but I feel like for Christian, especially for Christians, right? But more for anybody, like, you want answers, right? And here you have a God saying that they will reveal the answers to you, right?
Mhm.
It should be a great motivator to find salvation, right? So if you're of the Christian leaning, it's a great motivator to increase your faith and want to, like, that's the end goal. You want to know these answers. You want to know the reasons why. You want to know what's going on throughout all of the universe. Yeah, of course we all want to know all of this stuff, right?
Well, so much so that we often create, we fill in the gaps for ourselves to try and make sense of it all. Like, yeah.
So now, are you familiar with the expansive the expansive construct of the serpent through the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Light that cigarette, Vic.
Okay.
Okay.
All of the names are Adam, Eve, Cain, Abel.
Mhm.
They're all derivative names for the serpent.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Yes. And of course, the symbolic idea of the serpent has taken on many forms within a global mythology, within science.
And where that concept comes from, like, is even more intriguing. Like all the theories on where that concept comes from. Like,
And it plays out through all of all of religions throughout the entire
it's
world.
a very important symbol.
Mm.
Very interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
We won't know the answers until we get to the end of the line. But in the meantime, right? I'm just saying, in the meantime, right? Whereas I have all of you wonderful people. I'm not gonna be enemies with you people. I'm not gonna argue with you people, because you are here to compliment me. Unless you arguing with you makes me look better, then that might actually serve a purpose. But I definitely don't want to be enemies with people. I want to love you all, because by loving you all, you make me greater.
This apple tastes like narcissism. What's going on here?
Yeah.
But it's true.
So what you're saying, Vic, is that if we make you a god, all is forgiven.
Why don't you feel this way about yourself? That's my question.
Sometimes you can't say that stuff out loud, Vic. You know.
What? You can
What's
always
blasphemy?
say the quiet things out.
Devil Flyer says shadows and types.
Oh my god!
And speaking of shadows and types, Intense Webs is in the chat.
Hello, Intense Webs.
Greetings, Intense Webs.
See, he
You've
knows
entered at a very interesting time in the history of man.
Robert Sherman, everyone Webs.
Oh no! You two stop.
Oh, she was asking where's all the cops going, and
yes, that was pretty interesting.
That was
timing.
my house.
Very. Oh, was it? I thought it was
here,
yeah. Very interesting timing. Very interesting timing.
Vic lives in the ghetto, cat lady. What's that? It's trying to bring me down. from my
No, yeah, that's it. But that's what you got to be careful, because once you prop yourself up on a pedestal like that, people will start throwing rocks at you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's not very complimentary to my existence, is it?
You will love me.
Yeah,
It's the be all and end all.
Smash your statue.
I have brought peace.
Peace to my new empire.
May the Kang rule forever.
Oh shit.
Is Vic talking about his harem? Well, no, but I could get into that, but I'm not going to right at the moment.
Is Judy the first entrant into the harem? Vic?
No, Judy is not the first.
Lorenzo says back Artifice. See, but he exchanged the I with an A, and funny enough, it's about AI. You know what I'm saying? You're making the connection.
Yeah.
Oh. The human brain is very slow and frankly weak in terms of information processing, an intelligent mechanism. But the biological system has plasticity, creativity, and energy efficiency unattainable for electronic systems. Plus, the living brain is very experienced tactician who knows very well how the reality of surrounding three-dimensional space works. Would you care to read this next part, Medical?
Which bit?
On the other hand.
Yeah. On the other hand, computer systems not only process information faster than us, in fact, in terms of signal transmission speed, they exceed biological tissue by 3 million times. Add to this the digital memory capable of clearly and without failures to manipulate an unimaginable amount of digital data, ability to easily enter direct communication with any technical device on the internet.
Are we going to read line for line with one another, or are we? Would you like me to continue reading? Would you care to take the wheel, Vic?
Where are we? All of this.
Yes, I was about to say, feel free to do it in an ominous voice if you choose.
All of this suggests that combining the human brain and computer system into a single complex of artificial intelligence will not only increase their overall efficiency, but will create a completely new, unusual system, a new type of artificial intelligence.
Oh, hey-oh, Carol's Cookies.
What's up, Carol?
Hey, Carol.
You.
By combining the brain and the machine, we will see how the real magic of new properties is born, the magic of emergence. But why
is such a system needed right now? The main reason is the monstrous information explosion. Today, the amount of digital data on the internet is doubling every 18 months. During the period of 1997 to 2022, mankind produced more information. 2002, sorry. Produced more information than in the entire previous history.
Now, the same amount of data is generated in just a few months. Humanity, as a consumer of information, is catastrophically lagging itself. And this imbalance is growing literally every minute.
In fact, a person now needs no new information as a product, but help in the conditional digestion of this product. Are you a proponent of digesting information, gentlemen?
Yes, I tend to digest my fair share of information.
Do you chew it up and spit it out? Are you a spitter or a swallower?
I catalog that shit.
That's right. I do love my data. I do love my information.
Dylan draws in the chat. Hello, with a little devil face.
I mean, here's the thing. In regards to data, right?
I'm just laughing at what Crazy Cat Lady says.
I have always been able to pull out the data that I need at whim without having to do any actual work.
Now, do you think that's and with the five laughing is representing the pentagram there? No, just kidding. So with that, do you think that there is something beyond the self that is producing that information, or do you believe it's entirely self-contained within?
Like I said before, I believe that all of you complement me. So I have a whole bunch of brainy geniuses and bookworms out there collecting knowledge and bringing it back to me and showering it over me, so that when I need to pull it from the deeper ether of the air to my command.
Now, are we all allowed to have a self-contained
bend
God
it to
complex
your
like
will?
that, Vic?
I haven't decided yet.
Neither have I. That's why I remain humble in my desire to ascertain a godlike mind, or to be one with the God mind, with.
I mean, the God mind, yes, absolutely. I think you should. Here's the thing: like, you should always gird yourself.
Gorge
in the mind of God.
Yes.
Because you should always accept the fact that God made you in his image.
But why do I have to accept that there is a separation between the two?
Why couldn't it be a conduit between the two?
Why couldn't there be some kind of symbiosis between the two?
Between what two?
Well, no separation between the one and the all.
Well, for me, I just don't know whether I trust all of you all that much.
Oh, you know, you're in a safe space, Vic.
No, I mean, like all of you, humanity.
As a whole.
I just don't know whether I can trust all of you yet.
Vic, that's very God complex behavior.
But I appreciate all that you guys do for me. And I love you for it, all of you.
Now, from a self-centered point of view, I respect that, and I also reciprocate that in return. So,
good. As you should, and as I knew you would.
You're starting to sound like someone I know now. You're starting to sound, yeah. I won't go into the details. So the chat is fired up. They're all having fun. They're all having a blast at our expense, which is an interesting concept in itself. that should be explored further for sure.
Indeed, continue to entertain me while I draw.
Continue to draw me while I entertain.
That's a good one.
Now they'll go getting smart with me.
Carol says, I apologize for my behavior the other night. I was very sleep deprived. That's all right, Carol. Everybody's free to act around these parts. So
Dylan Draws is extra crabby today in the chat.
No, he's playing devil's advocate.
Okay, now I see. Doc Blaylock's in the chat. He says, hey, y'all.
What's up, Doc? All right.
Where are we?
That's a good question. These very good question, actually, Vic. But
okay.
Let us open up the window of opportunity for new technology, shall we?
Yes.
Should I do the honors?
Yes, you do this part, yes.
Okay. It is this fact that opens a window of opportunity for new technology. Your personal artificial intelligence system will give you the ability to analyze the entire array. And that's an important word right there, array, the entirety of this spectrum. And I'm not, of course, I'm not talking about in the autistic sense. I'm talking about that there are gradients to every piece of information. There are things contained within the information. That's where you get the concept of emergence from. So the entire array of information available on the internet, and not just what is on the first page of Google results.
You get the naughty bits too.
Anybody care to continue, or would you like me to?
Oh yeah, where are we? Where are we?
We are in the growing volume of information.
The growing volume of information that humanity creates will make it possible to create millions of IAIs, individual artificial intelligence systems, with ever increasing performance.
The information consumption of a person equipped with his own AI will be thousands of times greater than the traditional information consumption based on biological, sign, or acoustic communication systems.
Now, what do you think about the idea of having the aspect of the shadow self actually being part of an incorporated system within a and I won't say a higher, I'll just say that there could be an aspect of you that there is already an artificial intelligence system inbuilt within you. I know the heavy sigh there, Vic. I know.
Just when you bring like the concept of Jungian psychology into that sort of it's
really the duality between
Jungian
and Freudian psychology.
Well, I mean, clearly, okay. Clearly, if we are here and we are debating these things, right? That so I see that in the way that I see God, the way that he sees everything, right? Is that much like that array of information you were talking about, there's an array of possibilities, right? And within that array of possibilities, depending on the different choices that individual man and collective man makes, there are paths that could be created, that could be gone down, right? And God has a road already built there. So the idea that if this is something that man truly pursues, that God would have already made the pathways possible and already laid them within our own genetic structure so that it would be possible. This is not beyond the realm.
Now, why do you have to stop at the molecular structure? Because that's far too of a macro for where I'm saying the essence of this comes from. I'm saying it's at the fundamental base level of reality. Whatever it may be, into the cosmic strings, into the
laying the gold, whatever's laid the golden thread throughout history.
You see, macro and micro are exactly the same. You have to understand that, right? There is no difference between the macro and the micro,
but they show fundamentally different properties.
In the God context, there is no difference. They are both the same. Right? In the God context, right? They are all math. They are all numbers. Right?
They are all code. Right.
And so it's just a matter of points within the programming, points within the code, points within creation that God would look at, right? It takes him for everything that we would struggle to like go, oh my God, we're trying really so hard to figure this information out and delve into this property. It's as easy as him to look at that as it is for him to look at the sky that is blue. You know what I'm saying?
But then,
do you feel me on this?
I do, but the sky blue disappears pretty quickly when you start going out of orbit.
You gotta go quite a ways out of orbit before the sky stops being blue. Have you
Not really,
seen,
not very far at all.
Have you seen the photos of Earth from space? It's pretty blue.
Yes.
It's pretty blue.
The ocean is, yes, but
Pretty blue.
But you turn around and look into the abyss.
Well, what do you think the sky? What do you think the sky being blue is? That's just the refraction of light off from water molecules in the atmosphere.
See, it's all an illusion thing. The safeties of these illusions that we have.
But this is
of
the
separation.
Dream that God. That's the reality. Is the dream that God has made for all of us.
And then we went beyond. We went beyond that.
And he has made it for me.
Into new paradigms.
He made all of you people to compliment me and enjoy and help me to enjoy.
Oh, shit.
He's eating the fruit again.
Yeah, I ate the tree of
the damn tree was right
the knowledge
there.
of life and death.
Is there? I couldn't
There
help
you go.
it. Looks so scrumptious.
The tree was right
The
there.
woman made me eat. Like,
Damn, Judy.
yeah, the woman made me eat.
Judy said, "I'll give you this apple for a cigarette."
I'll give you an apple. Tasty.
Whoa, is it tasty? Oh no.
It's not an apple. That's one of those mini bananas.
Oh, they do. There you go. See that the foreshadowing. I often marvel at my own foreshadowing ability. Believe me.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh,
yeah.
interesting.
So let's continue.
Where are we up to after that, or man will become a living being of a new type?
No, we're up to
that whole sentence there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Your own artificial intelligence, not only new opportunities, but for searching the web. This article is not about a new system. We are talking about a fundamentally different concept of artificial intelligence.
Keep in mind, I've never read this article at all. So
your individual intelligence system will know you, your personality, your requests and preferences more accurately and clearly than you do. It will be a part of you and at the same time your creation and extension, your digital shadow. That's fucking heavy.
Awaken to a world where personal identity shadows.
Identity shadows in comparison
to
digital reflections.
After 5 to 10 years of coexistence, the complementarity. Oh wow, that's a complex word.
I complimented you.
AI computer component. Oh, the AI. Component.
Oh shit! 5-0 again.
Yeah, they're coming.
Brain and computer system will reach such a level that several complex behavioral and communicative complexes, such as mechanical work or driving a car, can be carried out by the system reflexively, as in automatically. As a result, a person will be able to perform a huge number of routine actions without straining at all.
Let's do it.
All right, so what's going on in the chat? Here we go. Wow, a lot going on in the chat. I better start addressing that. People are going to get. All right, so we have Robert Shepard saying bow to everybody. Good company. Intense Web says bow wow. Dylan says, yes, I'm not a very smart person. This has been established. Well, I wouldn't say that, Dylan.
I think that's what you want people to believe, Dylan, for some reason.
Well, I think you just said that knowing that. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Dylan is a great inverted shadow. He has a great inverted shadow. He's very, very complex in his makeup. Robert Shepard says, "You're a good person, Dylan. That matters more." Manticore for giving webs. Robert Shepard says, "I don't want Google in my head." Intense Webs says, "Carol's cookies. Look at me, a poor wretch of a pony boy." Oh, and then he's gone to Google and gone to text generator and now he's attempting to appeal to the sympathy within me to give him a wrench. He has been conducting himself quite constructively lately, so that may be on the horizon for Webs. We may get Webs a wrench. There will be a hashtag give Webs a wrench campaign. If we see that from the chat.
We'll take a poll and see.
Yes.
Shep's been itching to buy somebody's wrench too, so that'd be perfect. Yeah.
Carlos Cookie says, "You are perfect, Dylan. I mean that in a non-awkward, non-fangirl way." I'm not sure what Shep was referring to here when he says in physics that's a big difference. Intense Web says, "I think I scare Aussies."
Take more than you to scare me, Webs.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah. What the fuck? Deep shit. Yeah, hashtag deep shit. Yeah. Dylan says, "Thank you, Carol." Shep says, "All NASA photos of Earth are computer generated." There we go. You've heard it here first. Flat Earth is real. We are allowed to speculate about flat Earth around here. I would certainly allow that. Dylan then follows up and says, "You're a very honest person." Webb says, "I'm going to bang my head on the wall so I can understand the fuck these Aussies have done to the Kang and get them to the same brain damage level." Webbs.
Ooh, his tentacles are out now.
That's it. The tendrils are coming. He is moving further and further away from that wrench opportunity.
Come back to the light, Webbs. It's okay.
Devil Flyer says, "Want to know the meaning of life? I can tell you. Tell us, Rex. I am intrigued." Till it says, "Now, Carol, what can I do to turn that into a fangirl kind of way?" Rex says, "God wanted a bride for his son." Carol says, "I have other nice things to say to you, Dylan, but I'll save it for the next time we are on the panel." Oh, Crazy Cat Lady says, "A bound chick, a wow, Dylan." Intense Web says, "You guys have silly pickup lines. Just ask the ladies if they want to ride the baloney pony boy." Carols, would you care to ride the
You break him in, Carol.
Dylan says, Vic, if you are a god, and this is the life you carved out of the ether to be your home, you're the worst god ever." And that's with a lowercase g. Oh my
You're
God.
about to find out, Dylan.
Oh my God.
Carol's then attempts to make Dylan jealous with LDG and says, "Specifically request me and at LDG and insist he mute himself the entire time. Then you can turn that into a fangirling." Okay.
I'm gonna have to take his wrench.
We are triggered. I will refrain from reading any further comments that will trigger Vic. Crazy Cat Lady says, "I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm hungry." Are you talking in the context of fruit, Crazy Cat Lady, or are you talking?
Always with the forbidden fruit. Ooh,
Right, we might,
Rex campaign.
There is now a Rex campaign in the works. It is gaining momentum, gaining traction.
I'm all in favor for it.
I think
he
I
may have some sympathizers.
So today's wrenching will be bestowed upon Rex.
Congratulations, Rex. Use it wisely, whatever that word was.
Abuse the fuck out of it. You want a list of names? DM me. I'll give you a list of names.
All right, let us catch up on the soap opera that is Carol's Cookies and Dylan, where Dylan is attempting to make a fangirl out of her, and Carol's is just looking to hand out cookies. It's Carol says, "I tried to sell my ranch for a good cause, and some people took it as prostitution." She was attempting to, for a good cause. It was for Vic to.
I told you, people are here to compliment me. Thank you, Carol. You're a darling. You're a very good person. Unlike other people who were being called a good person.
Are you saying that I'm not a good person, Vic? What's going on here?
No, there were other people being called a good person in the chat.
Yeah. I think I know who he's posturing against.
I'm sensing jealousy.
They lost their good person status.
I'm sensing envy.
Envy. Yeah.
I'm sensing a lot of sins here, Victor.
There's no envy. There's no envy. Envious about.
Carol says, not this ranch. Dylan says, Carol's, why do you always accidentally slide into prostitution? Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Carol says, I can't help it. I think I need an intervention. All right, it is going off.
We can organize that.
Whoa. What do you think I'm running around here, Manticore?
Intervention.
Take that. Oh, intervention, right. Yeah. Everybody's getting along in the chat. It's good to see. Crazy Cat Lady says, well, I'm eating a plum, but yes, maybe. Wouldn't you like to know? Belly grumble. All right. So we've all drifted back down to the safety of the ground after our internal AI god complex took a hold of us.
Well, at least some of us have.
The shadows of ourselves came to the forefront. We smacked that fruit away like it was garbage.
It was rotten.
Rotten fruit. And let's.
Oh shit.
Devilflyer wants to know purple or red plum.
That is the question.
Intense Web says the Kang, Vic King, Kingsman, arise.
Kingsman represent.
Hail the Kingsman.
Now we're going to go into the. Of course, there's always a dark turn in the to the debate, and that is the economic incentive behind implementing such concepts into actuality. So a personal artificial intelligence system will replace a computer, smartphone, autopilot in a car, and much more. Oh, so okay. All right, it's not so bad.
You'll be able to fly your drone with your personal AI.
You'll be flying yourself around. You know
That's what I mean.
With your internalized autopilot.
Boudet on, Boudet off.
Yeah. You know, we won't have to clap the lights anymore.
Yes, that's right. Just think,
clap on,
and therefore you out. No clap, please. No clap.
Yeah, we'll have none of that around here.
Hell,
okay, please clap.
Fallen and I can't get up.
Okay.
Oh no.
Any human skill and knowledge will become available for purchase or sale in a few minutes on the internet. The painstaking and exhausting training we are accustomed to will gradually become unnecessary.
I know Kung Fu.
Yes. Very good.
Start to be able to upload skills, and
now you understand one of the pictures I put in
in the core comics chat. So
Yeah.
So really, Vic, what you're saying is that you are a subtle proponent for this concept, but
And
you are
said
just
I was spurging.
you are just self-preserving. You are just in a self-preservation mode.
I was just letting you know that the prophecy is afoot, brother.
Well,
the time is now.
It is. No better time.
The time is now. Look at that gloriousness, huh?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Look at Hassan. It's majestic looking Hassan. It's just
All right.
great.
Why are you gay?
Wait, are you gay?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You need to understand these concepts.
What concepts are those?
There will be a quiz. There will be a quiz later.
I'm not sure what we're debating here. Chicken, maybe.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm getting a fried chicken dinner from Tam's Diner.
There's a right way and a wrong way to move your head back and forth, like move your head back and forth.
Oh my god!
Expert timing, man. Cool.
I thought so.
Everybody
Thank
was
you.
Kung Slap fighting. All right. Carol's Cookie says, "It's a quiz. Should I be taking notes? Because I'm not. It's all right. It's all. It all comes from the emergence anyway, Carol's. So."
Ryan Cardinal, can I get that sans the Smirk Dillard thing?
I don't know if he's out there today.
I'm asking.
He was
for a
there
friend.
earlier.
Oh, was he?
Just asking for a friend.
Oh, that's all right. Instead of an epilogue. Actually, one of the foundational ideas came from, while I was creating the prologue, was coming from the epilogue of Daft Punk. Describing the properties of the new system. I understand that many people find it difficult to believe in the reality of such a technology. But in fact, behind this concept is a huge amount of scientific work done at the end of the last century. Over the past 2 decades, I have been able to piece together all of the details of this extremely complex interdisciplinary project and, based on new data, find solutions to previously unrealizable structural elements. Anybody care to read the final the summarization?
You got Vic up. I can't
We
see
got the
it.
wind and the rain. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We're getting pelted.
Ooh. The storm.
Yeah.
There you go. But you're not sharing your screen there. There you go.
Why'd you kick yourself, Vic?
You already know. Because people can't be mature adults. Is that guy on the top left holding the other guy's arse? Eat that ass. Holy cow.
All right. So does everybody care to read the final?
Where is it? Where is it? Yes, yes, yes. I understand that the traditional model of neurocomputer interface based on surgical implantation is simpler and more understandable than the idea of using molecular beacons and transmembrane proteins at synapses. But I do not lose hope and continue to look for an opportunity to translate the unthinkable,
the incomprehensible.
Everyone,
back Artifice Re-Animate, everyone.
Back Artifice Re-Animate. Everyone expects a strong AI to be built by an engineer, but in reality, a doctor might be standing at the cradle of real AI.
Interesting.
Sunny day.
So of course we are 1 hour and 10 minutes into the stream now. Feel free to let the degeneracy fly if you so choose.
Webs has already started. It's all right.
I think it's full bloom.
Yeah,
We've
Webs
had
is on that.
prostitution. We've had inking asses.
Well, these are all commonly accepted, subtleties, but nobody yeeted yet, so good for them.
Do not yeet.
I think though we should get into some paranormal if there's some paranormal available.
Ooh.
It's a fan favorite, you know. The chat loves it.
Yeah, they've grown fond of the paranormal. I'm a fan of paranormal videos. Activities.
I do partake. Okay, so this first clip is from the International Space Station, of course, which I've been seeing some almost proxy war activity happening within within that that sphere of influence up there.
I think I remember this one. This one's quite interesting.
Pretty interesting. So yeah, let's check it out and let's and we'll comment. Yeah.
Copy that.
Whoa. What the what?
Look at that. That's that's crazy.
That's from February 5th, 2022. It's Dark Gift and his brother.
Yeah, it's Dark Gift and his twin brother.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're going to, like, all of this has just been like a soft, slow getting people used to the idea, and the reveal is coming, like, very soon.
Look at how they move, man.
Huh?
Look at how they move. They're like they act like organic animals. Like, you know what I mean? Like they group together and like. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me copy that.
One more time.
Intense Web says, "That's my neighbor's balloons from her 6th grade, her 6-year-old birthday party." Yeah, up at the International Space Station.
Yeah, they floated all the way up to the space station, did their webs.
Well, they were Mylar balloons. See, they're shiny.
Just a weather balloon, everyone.
Swamp gas.
Swamp gas.
Yep.
Intense Web says it was an awesome party.
Good one, Webs. Yeah, you never know, I guess.
So what are your thoughts there, chat? What are your thoughts?
Hmm.
Of course, we have a lot of bonding going on in the chat. Good to see. Good to see.
I think I mean, I laid out my thoughts on it pretty plainly. I mean, that clearly that shit.
I mean, clearly, disclosure is moments away.
Moments away. Like we're
Crazy cat lady says, "Bras off, boys."
We are living in the literal moments of it. It may even be happening as we speak. That's how close it is.
Exactly.
You know.
Or it's already happened.
Well, I mean, to some
the government knows something.
I mean, all this softening up is part of that whole disclosure process, right?
Yeah. The age of
disclosure. Can't give it to us all at once because we'd freak out.
Yeah, it'd fuck your head up.
You know?
That's right. You gotta have that slowly.
Apparently,
otherwise people will
slowly
lose their minds.
You can't be fully immersed in it. It'll blow a circuit.
All right, so that's the first clip. Second clip comes from the ocean, apparently. But I like the hashtags that they use. It says cognitive human interface. Pretty interesting, interesting stuff. So let's check out that clip.
Oh, hey.
Filmed on someone's shoe, I see.
Those shoe fans have come a long way.
It's hard to say. It's interesting, but yeah.
Oh, those are Tamagotchi shoes.
It's Apache helicopters, mate.
Pretty interesting. I don't know what could explain that.
Webb says that is a DPS pickup chasing Mexicans in South Texas.
What the? Uh-oh. Well, it is the second hour. Here we go.
Shep says crazy cat lady is purring.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Did Smirk say bondage?
No, bonding. Ding.
Bonding.
It's still a party if the pants are off. Oh, crazy cat lady is
She's getting wild up in there.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Smoke.
I don't know either. I don't know what to make of it. So
I think it's whack.
I swear to God, we find out that
awesome.
Yeah, that's whack. I don't know if it's real though. You can't tell. It's too Could be anything. It could be a helicopter.
Maybe. Or it could just be the answers we seek, Matico.
Could be. You never know.
Shep says a study in the 50s said if we found out that aliens were real, the common man would lose it. Pretty much, probably more so then than now, because there's been a lot of deconstruction in the various faiths, awakening of the church. So one of the reasons people would have lost it so heavily back then would have been they wouldn't be able to separate it from being a challenge to their belief in God. I think now with what 50, 60, 70 years of just getting little bits and pieces of UFOs and UFOs becoming part of the collective zeitgeist or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
That people generally would be able to make some rationality out of it. Like their question wouldn't be so there isn't a God. Their question would be, so how does this fit into God's plan?
It's interesting because like it brings into like the concept of like order and chaos and something
Like
as
a
simple as
glove.
like someone acting as like a way that you didn't expect to a like extreme degree changes like, you know what I mean? You could be it feels like you're in a completely different place, you know? Like so like collectively we have to like adjust to the concept of whatever they are. Like,
oh, speaking of paranormal, we had just a paranormal near miss in the chat. Carol's Cookie says, "My kid programmed my phone to say I'm dying when it gets to 20%. Damn thing scared the shit out of me from across the room. A muffled, I'm dying."
that's hilarious. Hilarious.
Intense Web says, Crazy Cat Ladies, mate, the alien will buy you a tickle to Oz. Just be very sweet to him.
Oh, Webbs is playing matchmaker in the chat now.
Yeah. You know, we all laugh.
Got many facets, Intense Webbs.
Webb says, Carlos Cookies, don't you just love kids? Best things you get out of life. By the way, my prodigal son has returned to his sanity. Thank God, the K. Amen.
Amen. Amen, Webbs.
Crazy Cat Lady says, Intense Webs, will he? I'll be the sugar and spice to make everything nice. I do believe I've got some Chemical X up my sleeve with the X Factor. Oh God, and Carol's is now she's saying, I'm raising a monster.
Shep says,
I saw your Freudian slip there, Webbs.
It says in the Bible that on many different planets, people are going through the same process as us. It does say that in the Bible.
Just
I was watching a documentary the other day, now that you say that, and like they were talking about they're planning on going to the moon now, like as well as Mars. You know what I mean? Like they're going to spread out. Like, what makes you think they haven't already done it? And it's just like the age of disclosure. Like there's separate colonies on each of these planets, and they just haven't told us. Like,
Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing
possible.
I was thinking about, right? Like, we have as a collective species, race, or whatever, right? As a collective creation, we have an uncanny way of writing truths that we shouldn't know, pulling information that we shouldn't know out of the ether.
Oh man, that's my life, Vic.
Yeah.
So
And then you get to reflect upon that information, and you get to when you formulate those conclusions, and you come to your own like paradigm-breaking revelations, and then you're like, how do I explain this to people? How do I explain what I've just experienced? How without sounding like a madman?
Well, I just assumed none of you would be able to catch on, so I never bothered. So
we conceptualized it in a fictional story.
I've got two words for you. 13 colonies. Or another 2 words, Battlestar Galactica.
All right, calm down. Let's not get into toaster territory.
No.
Toaster territory.
No. The colonies of man spread out across the universe.
Oh, like the tribes of Israel, do you mean?
Right?
Robert Shepard says the Bible says more planets than grains of sand on a beach.
This is true. It does say that.
Interesting.
I think it says there's more stars in the sky than there are grains of sand on the beach, actually. But I mean, it might be different translations. There are so many different translations, you know.
There are interpretations. That's what I was about to say before Manticore cut me off. No, I'm just kidding. I was about to say, when people come to these revelations and they're so trapped within their that the limitations of their cultural their ability to interpret it, and each generation it becomes more and more diluted. You know what I mean? The translation becomes more and more diluted as it's passed down from generation to generation.
Definitely. Yeah, it does.
Oh my God. Smirkly Levy,
my
you
God.
a Powerpuff Girl.
What?
Hashtag smooth as fuck.
Well, you know me.
I swear, if we find out that that's amateur Anth in the chat,
wouldn't it just be a
catfishing?
Icing on the cake? You know what I'm saying?
No, because I think that would be hashtag smooth as fuck giggity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny that it is amateur Anth, so
just fight for yourself.
I think it might actually be you, and you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna go in the chat and flirt with myself.
Vic with his wild speculations.
Oh, there's so many possibilities. I'm telling you.
But when you have the actuality, Vic, when you know for certain, yes,
smart.
that insight into the all is magnificent. You know.
Carol's Cookie says, "Whoops! I accidentally booted myself from the panel on another channel, and now they are shutting down for the night. Stream killer Carol strikes again.
Oh,
she's a rapper too.
You naughty girl.
Panel on another channel.
You're talking about Dark Gift again, Manticore. Talking about brothers from another mother's again.
Shep says I'm betting on catfishing.
You are entitled to your beliefs, my friends. Entitled to your beliefs. Now, let's check out this next UFO clip, shall we?
Oh my God!
Let us continue.
We will talk about that later. Go ahead with more paranormal.
Shall we? This one's over the ocean again. Let's check it out.
It's happy day at sea. Lovely sunshine.
Bit of stabilization going on, just a little bit.
Just trying to get a nice clear picture out the window here. Look at that beautiful ocean. Isn't that lovely?
This is filmed on an iWatch instead of a.
What the fuck is that?
What the?
Yeah. What
They're
is
making
that?
a formation. Just imagine being there. Seeing it with your own eyes. And often when you see it with your own eyes, it's far more magnificent than than is even filmable.
Yeah, that's
the inevitable process of film stabilization. Is that you get that effect. Very interesting though.
There's a few there too. What are they?
Yeah,
that's weird.
No
my
idea.
problem is like
A little like capsule.
dude, why can't you hold your stupid camera straight for 2 freaking seconds?
Yeah.
You know, there's like a lot of people out there that have Parkinson's that are catching these UFOs. I'm sorry. But it's true.
Must need some kind of neurological disorder in order to see these UFOs.
It's like they see the UFO and they go into an epileptic fit and they're
That's reminiscent of the one that the Navy filmed with the Air Force jets that went out of the water, in and out. Like there's something fun, like that. There's something under the ocean. That,
you got to dive into
the Portuguese Navy. That one with the Portuguese Navy with the.
There's one with the U.S. Navy as well. They chased it and clocked it at like ridiculous speeds, and it's just a little capsule-looking thing, white, but it moves like a dragonfly sort of thing. So,
what are they doing there? What are they? What would be?
What is it?
What would they accomplishing by doing this?
What if it's reverse engineered though? Like if it's under the ocean, like there's this possibility that there's something they're working on.
Are they refueling? Are they
testing? Maybe
Maybe they're just intergalactic trolls. Like
maybe. I wouldn't doubt it.
That's Robert Shepard. You know?
I would love if aliens were intergalactic shitlords. That would just be
Yeah.
you know.
Got a couple thousand years to waste here on Earth. Let's troll with these apes. Let's troll on these apes for a bit.
See what they do.
And the final footage, final bit of paranormal activity for the day. Of course, we still need to increase the complexity of this segment, but for now, I'm having fun.
I'm looking for Bigfoot videos for ants, but all I've found so far is people in like fursuits pretending to be Bigfoot.
God damn it!
That's all you're ever going to find.
Yeah, that's right. Bigfoot is a psyop.
Yeah, definitely.
You need to be looking for Sasquatch or Wood Booger.
Or Yowie.
They're real.
Wood Booger.
Oh. I love that name. I can't wait to make that comic book. That's going to be awesome.
Keep an eye out for Wood Booger by Big King.
Wood Booger.
So yes, final bit of footage for the day. An interesting sighting. Not sure. I've seen plenty of Elon Musk rocket activity that does resemble this, but at the same time, this one it's just a little bit on the interesting side. So,
is that like re-entering? It's a bit weird.
very interesting stuff. All right, let's check out this chat. Oh my god. Intense Web says, smoke the alien, that means no teeth. Smooth as fuck. What the fuck? Yes, and Shep is saying betting on catfishing.
I think that's how Webbs likes his women.
Oh, calm down, Manticore. Carol's Cookie says, I'm just going to let them guess as to what happened to the cookie. Exercise that imagination of theirs, Yeah. Intense Webs says, we are going to have to call Carol's Cookies. Singing Doc Blaylock. Oh, my God. Yeah, free one on the side. Doc Blaylock. Doc Blaylock. What? What the fuck?
Yeah, what is that?
Crazy Cat Lady says, ha 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 ha. I would love for Smoke to tear my to hear. I thought you said tear. Here, my kitten purr just for him. All right, thank you for that, Crazy Cat Lady. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Excuse me, I'm trying to maintain a professional standard around here.
Tear my pussy up.
What? Oh my.
You had to take it there, didn't you?
Webbs lols. Webbs again says, again, South Texas film from Elon Musk spaceport in Corpus Christi. Maybe.
You never know.
That's all right. You never know. What? Carol's Cookie says, Webbs, what? Intense Webbs says, singing Doc Blaylock is the girthiest of the Kingsmen. His voice, I mean. Oh my god.
Some fishy going on between Webbs and Blaylock. I don't know.
I don't know. It's getting crazy around here.
Yeah.
Carol says, this confuses me even more, Webby. Alien DUIs, says Doc.
Ooh.
So you got to get a little bit drunk every now and again to see the sun, So, yeah. Carol says, do I need an adult? Shep says, sounds reasonable. Yeah. Doc says, where's my effing wrench? If you check your status, you will see you have been bestowed a daily download wrench. So, check out the Thinker Thunker's channel. Doc definitely loves his Sasquatch conspiracies. I don't know if this is a psyops by Doc in order to deter us from the real paranormal activity that's going on, but one of these days we are definitely going to have to do that for Doc to quench his curiosity into his favorite paranormal realm, for sure. Intense Web says, okay, Carols. We laid them all out on the top of the bar one day, whipped them right out. All right, and that's enough of that, Jazz. Crazy Cat Lady says, giggity. Intense Web says, Kingsman, arise. Crazy Cat Lady with the cool sunglasses emoji. Robert Shepard says, giggity, says Anne.
Giggity says Anne.
Where is our resident our resident warmonger for the day?
Did he misbehave yesterday? Is that what I heard? Like, I don't know. I heard along the grapevine.
Carol cleaned up a quote from a Beastie Boys.
Oh
well, I didn't know it was going to be that kind of party. Had I known, I would have stuck my dick in the mashed potatoes.
Crazy Cat Lady's getting absolutely frisky in the chat.
Here, tear, all sounds like a good night to me.
Doc says, my favorite paranormal topic is the flying supernatural possum.
It really would be. Yeah. No, I have no doubts about that.
I hear that latch onto your face like a face hugger.
What the? Settle down, you lot. All right, so yeah, we've stepped into the light of the paranormal. We've where do we go from here, gentlemen? That's the question.
To the culture war, I reckon.
Going off the
To the culture war. You want me to activate the chat with your retardation, Manticore?
It's not all my retardation. This.
How about we have a quick plug for Artifice Re-Animate? Manticore, would you care to do a plug for Artifice Re-Animate?
I could do that.
A whole shill.
A whole shill session by Manticore. What do you reckon? Take the wheel, Manticore. Take the wheel. Put on your best corporate voice. Pitch this absolute certified deified gold to the good people in the chat out there.
Do you want to bring up the campaign for me?
Throw a little bass into your voice, Manticore.
Just like this?
Just a little bit of bass.
Bass.
You got to work on that a little bit. All right, let's have it.
I'm gonna make a quick coffee. I wish I could. I should give you. I can't. I've got to scroll down for you. What are we doing with Artifice Re-Animate, Manticore?
Artifice Re-Animate is a 60-page graphic novel by Core Comics. It's a cyberpunk dystopian cosmic horror set in a fictional world with multiple continents. We've made an emphasis on detailed world building and character development. It's in demand on Indiegogo now. Awaken to a world where identity. Sorry. Go back up and let me read it. I was trying to go good then. Awaken to a world where personal identity shadows in comparison to digital reflections.
And
I'll read the synopsis of the story if you want. And
don't want to do it off the top of your head?
No, I can't. I don't think I can. If I could, I can do it if it's there.
Okay.
But not if you throw me in the deep end like that. I can't. No. After a chaotic incident at sea, Danny watches ashore the distant coast of Verona.
You got a robot there, Manticore.
Is this like criticize Manticore's pitch day? Or like...
No. It's,
No, you're
it's literally going robot there.
Okay. Yeah, my internet connection is a bit at the moment, I think. So can we make it a little bit bigger? Sorry. After a chaotic incident at sea, Danny washes ashore the dystopian hellscape of Velrona. The largest be unfolding as Danny confronts the surface of the world's deeper mysteries, ancient secrets, and the insanity of unknown hyper-technically advanced civilizations. As forces beyond his comprehension propel him on a collision course between the ever-blurring grey areas between past and future. This is Artifice Re-Animate.
What about what tiers we got going on here, Manticore?
So we've got the original wraparound cover. So you receive one copy of the book with the original wraparound cover artwork. That's $20 US. You receive a copy of the piece poster. How big is that? 10 by 17?
Yeah, it's 10 by 13. Yeah.
10 by 13. Yeah. Illyria variant cover poster art as well. Bagged and boarded and shipped to you. Yep.
And then you got the Illyria variant edition, which will get you one copy of the book, Artifice Re-Animate, Time Will Tell. You'll also get a 10 by 13 of the original wraparound cover, drawn by Vic King here, doing great work as we speak. And then what's up next? What do we got here, Manticore?
You've got the one of each tier, which you get both copies. So the original wraparound cover art and the Illyria variant cover art, and both copies of the poster and a sketch card, was it? How big are they again, Smirk? I can't read that there.
That's 2 3x4 sketch cards.
Yep, 2 3x4 sketch cards. And that's $73 AU, and I think it's 52 or 50 US, isn't it?
Depending on the state of the market.
Yeah. You got the original art fan as well. So you get a copy of the book and a 7 by 10 inked frameable illustration by Vic King.
And all those will be, originally drawn by Vic. Catered to the good people, the good backers that we accumulate over time. Of course, there's still plenty of time to get in on the campaign as well. So, plenty of tiers to check out. So, what about the collector's combo there, Manticore?
You've got the collector's combo, which is $227 AU, and I'm not sure how much is it American.
It should. I think it's around 170 American.
So you get a copy of the book and 7 by 10, 2 7 by 10 inked frameable illustrations, Illyria poster, and the original wraparound cover poster as well. I think you get all of it on that one.
That's pretty much everything in one. Now, of course, the original art pages are also for sale. Each individual piece drawn by Vic is up for grabs. Definitely recommend snapping them up. Ultimately, we will be selling them over time, whether that's through the next campaign ultimately that depends on the success of the campaign as well. Our ability to deliver on our promises. We want to get everything into people's hands. So of course we've got those pages, and then we've got the one of a kind piece, the Illyria
variant original art. That's $468 AU, and that's a one of a kind. So that could be a collector's item someday, folks. So get on that, definitely. And then you've got the original wraparound poster art, cover art as well. That one of one also.
My personal favorite tier, if you want to get in and drawn into the book, is the Plasma Recruit tier. You will become a Plasma Recruit. Of course, we've got somebody who has picked up one of those tiers in the chat today. Appreciate that very much, good sir.
Shout out to
has already been drawn. He has already been drawn into the book. But of course, if you want to get in the book today and become a staple within the Artifice Re-Animate universe, immortalized in time, in space, in high dimensionality for yourself, to have a piece of the action, you'll send us a reference photo. Vic will work his magic and get you into the book to become a proud and fearless member of the Plasma Militia Resistance Group based in Verona. You'll also get one copy of I'm pretty sure that's a signed version as well of the book, and an Illyria variant poster. So definitely check out Artifice Re-Animate, guys. And if every little bit counts, from word of mouth promotion to just, doing a little Twitter shout out to us to say, hey, check out what these guys are doing over here. Because, like I said, everything counts. And that is
And it's all
Artifice.
greatly appreciated.
Yeah, that is Artifice Re-Animate. So right now, Vic is working on. Speaking of, here is the first the first insert. Getting the inks on right now as we speak. Looking good. That page came together. Of course, most of this stuff comes together better than I can ever envision. But very good to see. Intense Webs with his trident on his bike. Love it. Love to see it.
Dylan Draws says, so much artifice. More artifice than you can shake a stick at.
Now he says artifice today. Manticore.
I know.
More artifice than you can shake a stick at. Oh my God, get yours today.
Thanks, Dylan.
Doc Blaylock says, I need burger rings, god damn it. Of course, whenever we mention Artifice now,
he's caught up, mate.
Doc is intrigued about the Australian cuisine.
Maybe one day I'll send you some, dog.
I think we should make that happen, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. Ryan Cardinal says, all right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Welcome
missed a lot,
back,
Ryan.
Robert.
Missed a lot. That's all right. Well, we'll see how we can step on the accelerator. I don't think we should do a culture war segment today.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, we've got the chat is in a good mood.
Fiery enough, you reckon?
Yeah. Plus, there's not much going on in the landscape of the culture war. Yeah. Maybe we can have a couple of days of peace. You know what I'm saying? Before, yeah.
Maybe. Well,
I doubt it.
Now, why not, Vic?
I admire the optimism, though.
Seems like a pretty peaceful piece that you're doing there today.
Yeah,
Vic.
Very peaceful. It's a happy homecoming. They're driving into the home stretch, the homeland. Everybody in their hood is happy to see them. You got one of the plasma team, one of our plasma recruits, drawing tears, driving out to greet them on their triumphant return. And it's right at this point, it's a happy day right here.
Mm-hmm.
Will it stay happy? I mean, we'll just have to wait and see, right? I mean, does anything ever truly stay happy? But at least for this moment in time,
revel in it.
Yeah, revel in it. They are. So you should as well. And you should do it by going to Indiegogo and backing Artifice today. And if you know somebody that loves sci-fi, pick them up a copy, they'll love it. Maybe you don't like sci-fi, but you got like a cousin, a brother, a father, a nephew, an uncle that is into sci-fi, a son. This is not. I'd say this is a book that is good for anybody. Teens and up. That's what I would say. I think it would be maybe too heavy of a story for for a little kid, but some for a kid that's in their teens, I think they would get it. There's nothing nothing horrible in this book, but there's, we've got a lot of action and some violence and stuff like that. So I would say, yeah, rated teen, right?
Yeah, so I'd say there are some mature themes in it for sure, but who wasn't watching horror when they were a kid anyway? So
yeah, considering the stuff we grew up on, like
yeah.
I mean, there's no banging in the book, is there? I mean, I haven't seen any yet.
Not just yet. What?
What?
Well, I mean, there's the thematics, the themes that are going to unfold later down the line. They involve the concept of that one must assume that there would have been some banging action. So,
that's implied banging is
completely different to graphic content. So
right. There was plenty of implied banging going on in the X-Men.
That's right. All right.
It was pretty wild. That was.
Speaking of wild, the chat's going wild too at the moment.
They are.
Like, you knew Storm was getting it on with like everybody.
Well, I mean, who didn't want to get it on with Storm? So
I know. But like 1 minute you're like, oh my god, she's totally getting it on with Colossus. Then you're like, oh my god, Cyclops is cheating on Jean Grey with Storm. And then you're like, Storm, Nightcrawler, really? Really?
You liked it.
And she's all like, the tail,
the giant rat.
It's the tail. It's like a twofer.
She's got to keep her options open, mate. So
still, of course, these nerds are still talking about comics and shit.
I know, right? We're gonna bleed. We're gonna lose the chat in a second. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna have to get our good friend Rex on to take us into the golden age. All right. Where are we in the chat? Doc Blaylock says, I'm in. Send them. I'll unbox them. Taste test live. There you go. There you go. Carol's Quickie says, don't go. I'm not sure who she's referring to there.
Dylan got offended because we criticized his pronunciation of Artifice.
Oh, right. Yes. Get it right, Dylan. Damn. Crazy Cat Lady says, yes, Doc needs some burger rings. Definitely. Spread the cultural love around. And Dylan goes, okay, I'll stay. All right. You can miss me. Only if you call it Artifice. Call it Artifice one more time. Intense Web says, because of the Ruskies, I re-upped on napalm and some of the rarer pre-plasma materials. And color me intrigued.
Just be careful around that stuff, Webs.
Volatile stuff, Websy. Volatile stuff, Crazy Cat Lady says, make love, not war. Then Dylan says, hey, Cat Lady, how many cats you got? 907?
It's a lucky number.
Intense Web says, I thought for sure the plasma recruits get whacked. Well, I mean, they have to every now and again. They get the
you never know.
Get the wake up. They get the wake up call, Webs. Intense. Crazy Cat Lady says, ha ha ha. Used to, referring to the amount of cats that she had.
She threw some at some people. I think maybe.
Robert Shepard says, when is this closing? The campaign will remain open for as long as we are still producing the book. And then when we arrive at the final sequence, I'm pretty sure I'll close the campaign down as we move on into the shipping phase. And then things will get pretty interesting from there for sure. But we've still got the dream sequence coming up next. And then we've got a pretty interesting action sequence coming up after that. And then a pretty interesting final resolution sequence coming after that. So we've still got a little bit of ways to go. There's still plenty of opportunities to get in at the plasma recruit tip. If you want to, if you still want to find yourself within the book, then there's still plenty of opportunities to, plenty of time to get in on that. Dilla George says, "Are you crazy? You crazy, cat lady. You crazy." Chris Cat Lady says she currently has 5 cats. There we go. Carol's Cookies asks, "Can you juggle cats, Cat Lady? And if so, how many can you juggle?" Oh, Robert Shepard is getting personal and says 907. Is that
What
your
the
area
fuck?
code? Crazy Cat Lady says, "Very much so, lol." And then she further reiterates and says, 907 is the radio station I used to work on. There you go. Yes, Dylan says, "Don't be a creep, Shepard." We're also gonna have to get Dario up in here.
Yeah, where's Dario?
Yeah. Shep says, "DJ Cat Lady, nice." There we go. There you go. Maybe you should think about that one, Cat Lady. Yeah. The Ryan Cardinal says, "Is this a book about sci-fi Brazilian fart porn? Fart on face reflatulate." No, Ryan Cardinal. Even though we do not kink shame or fetish shame around these parts, unfortunately, it is a traditional approach to the sci-fi genre with totally a new reinvigoration for the masses out there to reinterpret the genre that they love the most and to re-understand many thematic concepts that are contained within the book. A reinvigoration of the genre, if you will.
There's some cool philosophical ideas too that they explored as well. Like,
and I'm sure you understand, Mr. Ryan Cardinal. I'm sure you understand. In fact, I'm certain you understand. So Intense Webs asks, "No banging?" Well,
deal breaker for Webs.
As I said, we've got the foundation for this for the entirety of the universe laid out. So, but as with my, it's my preferred method of approach to definitely like to loop back and and to let the influence, to lay the foundation and let things influence the way that I reinterpret these ideas as it unfolds. So
it's the best way to do it.
Yes. Always staying with the curve. So yeah.
It's interesting, the whole experience of doing like it collaboratively, like we're doing it like with Vic, and it's good.
It was something that I had to get used to, and it was
it is. It's a learning curve, definitely.
Yes, but it makes it ever more fun when you're when you're so invested in that process, and it's a constant feedback loop between reanalyzing how you want to interpret a scene, like based upon the when you're getting the reflection back and the imagery back. And now we're at a point where when we do envision these scenes, we are we sit down, we have a discussion about where the dialogue is going to fit in. Like, the process has evolved so much over such a short period of time, and just getting to that point where it's become so efficient in how we in how we construct the outlook of the final concept. So and I'm thoroughly enjoying the way the process is now, where we refer to the source material, like the foundational stuff that was laid down, and then from there we outlay the panels, we outlay the potential of what the page is going to look like, and then I decide that I go back and I sort of revisit the dialogue and revisit the entirety of the outlay of the scene structure, because it was presented in a screenplay format, but gradually over time it's like we have to mold it into fitting into this medium. So we figured out a good method, and I think that's going to be the method moving forward. So Dilla George says, "Oh my god, this cat lady has billions of cats." Oh my god.
Crazy Cat Lady reminds me of one of my favorite Monty Python skits. And now to give the cat influenza.
Now I think Vic is still on the fence that Crazy Cat Lady is a troll. He's living in the world of Testify, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, it seems
schemes
that,
and scams and paranoia,
paranoia, and schemes and scams, right?
Yeah. J-ops, psyops, you name it.
Oh, what if Crazy Cat Lady is Yucky
Was
Gum?
that would be
That'd be a total fed
that'd be
play,
mind-blowing.
wouldn't it?
What if she's actually Dario?
Could be.
Huh.
You never know.
You never know. You never know with these things. The internet is a crazy place.
My wife had a cat when I met her.
Did she now?
Had a cat.
Oh my
Says
god!
Says Dilla Draws.
Oh, it says Dylan. Oh, I was going to say I'll get to that, but Dylan Draws says these nerds are still talking about comics and shit. Oh my god! Goddamn nerds! Ron Carter says, "Damn it, missed the mark again." Dylan Draws. Hold the damn phone. How do you know she thinks she's a flower? What? How do you know she thinks? Carol's Cookie says 1 billion cats. What are their names? In alphabetical order, if you don't mind. Yes. Reveal all your personal details, Crazy Cat Lady. Give these people peace of mind. That
Boxer cats.
Yes.
Keep your tentacles in your pants webs.
Oh, here we go. Now let him fly.
Yeah.
Intense Web says Doc Blaylock made me think about a full-on kitchen raid. So we go, Crazy Cat Lady naming her cats. Oh, that's put a bit of credence into. Oh, that's brought a bit of. So her cats' names are Angel, Bale, Buster, Falcor, Jess, and Monster. And then she says the rest are just numbers. Interesting. Carol's Cookies then says, so 999,999,993 are named ETC.
Cool.
I don't see Judy yet, Webs. But, I'm hoping that we get a visit from our good friend Amateur Ant sometime soon. Yes. Ryan Cardinal says, so no Brazilian farting. Got it. Well, yeah. We're a pretty aware bunch around here. So, yeah, we're pretty aware. When I went into this, I took full analysis of what, of what people may potentially want out of a quality story and incorporated that into the tale. Crazy Cat Lady says they're the throwables. They all answer to taps, cat food. What can so my minions are well cared for. Jesus Christ! What about you out, Carol? You may have some competition here. Oh my god! Dylan says there was a movie called Ben about a guy who had an army of rats. I wonder why there hasn't been a movie about a lady with an army of cats.
Should have something there, Dylan.
You may be onto something there, Dylan. So Dilla Draws says, how are they just going to... Carol says to Dilla Draws, how are they just going to skip right over the duet plans? Your duet plans. Would you like me to plug your duet there? Intense Web says, wasn't Michael Jackson in bed? You're getting a bit uncomfortable there, Manticore.
Oh, dear.
You want me to start singing, then the two of us need... Anyway.
Oh, shit.
Anyway.
I don't know if I do, but maybe Webbs wants you to.
Dilla Draws says, who cares, Carols? I'm just here to show support. That's right. And then he reiterates and says, no, Michael Jackson sang the song, Ben, for the film. God. Get it the right way around, would you? Jesus Christ.
You amateurs.
Amateurs, God. Crazy Cat Lady says, I'm still waiting for someone to scoop me up, Dylan. Cats and all. Oh, my God. Carol's Cookie says, I care. All right, this chat's getting fucking crazy. It is the second. It is the third hour now, though. So when we usually wrap it up at the second hour mark, but the third hour is the complete unleashing of chaos upon the realm, where people are
no holds barred,
complete murder on the dance floor,
devolution into the deepest, darkest elements of people's psyche.
That's right. All right. So we'll bring it back to reality and won't enable this this insanity. But yeah. Do we want to wrap up for the day, or are you guys quite happy into going into maybe another topic? What's the go?
Well, ask the chat and see what they say.
What are you doing, chat? As a collective?
At the end of the day, it's all about them.
At the end of the day.
That was a massive callback, that one. Massive callback. That one reached into the depths of time.
Or did it?
Or did it?
Ooh, chat's going crazy, man.
Yes, though.
Web says another topic or Vic fire up a stream.
I need Kang in my life.
Ryan Cardinal's got some damning evidence that this just come to light.
He says they just did a new toxicology report on Michael Jackson's death. It wasn't a drug overdose. It was an allergic reaction to
12-year-old nuts.
12-year-old nuts.
You heard it here first, folks.
Dilla Draw says, my cup runneth over. Crazy Cat Lady also says, ha ha ha, my boots, knee high, cheeky thigh. Oh, it's getting wild up in here. Wild. The insanity is ensuing. I think we may have to go back to another article to calm everyone down a little bit. All right, where are we going next?
Where are we going next, huh? What's this next one?
Well, it's the dream sequence, Vic.
No, I mean...
oh, sorry, you meant the article? The article Re-Animate? All right, cool.
My cup of runneth over.
My cup of runneth over. It tiseth fulleth.
If your boots don't go all the way up to support your butt cheeks, they ain't high enough, says Diller. Need that lift. You know what I mean?
Did you even squat, bro?
Shep says that's not a creepy Dillard.
I know, right? Oh my god. Oh. Did I hear
Dillard never said he wasn't creepy.
Where'd you go, Manticore?
Sorry, I fell out.
I
don't know why.
Did you just yeet, Manticore?
Yeeted out of existence, and then I just came back again. Woo.
Shit. So we've no, we won't do the culture war segment today. We won't. We'll save that for tomorrow. Plenty of backlog there to have a bit of a shenanigans session.
Satiate your need for cultural.
Your vampiric needs are taken care of.
Shenanigans.
My sketchbook's in the chat. He says, "Hell, everyone."
Hey, where is he? There he is. Chat's flowing today. I think we've reached our milestone here of 11 viewers concurrently. Pretty happy with that.
Booyah.
Dilla Jaws says 1.2 meters. Suck le bleu, le pouf.
Suck le bleu, le pouf.
Nutters, all of you in the madhouse. All right, let's
Crazy Cat Lady, sorry, Smirk, didn't mean to kick the chat.
Hey, isn't that what we're all here for? Crazy Cat Lady.
At the end of the day,
don't you be shaming yourself on your. All right.
Oh shit. Back it up.
Back it up. Back it up. All right. Here we go.
White is gay.
Why are you gay? That is a sanctuary. Tech startup developing general purpose robots with human-like intelligence. Oh.
Imagine
what is this
that.
article created? Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Imagine that, Vic.
Imagine, if you will.
The end of all things.
Oh, God.
And the renewal and beginning of something else.
That is not you or human or of anything that will ever benefit you whatsoever.
Is that like aliens or something, man? I don't know.
Sort of.
Kinda.
But not quite.
Not really? Okay.
Not really.
Carol's Cookies is handing out cookies for the lurkers.
Left, right, and center. on your Carol. Always holding it down.
Robert Shepard says, why is it always bots, for fuck's sake?
I told you, Shep, we could go into the culture war, but I think guns would be ablazing if I went into the culture war stuff today. So, yeah. Unless we could go into. I mean, there are plenty of articles on the side here. There is the secret behind the behavior of unique superconducting materials uncovered. That's pretty cool. One alcoholic drink a day is associated with a reduction in brain size. That's interesting. Or what about, is dark energy just an illusion? Or scientists reconstructed prehistoric marine reptiles called, I can't even, do you think you saw us?
Do you think you saw us, Rex?
Women are generally less likely to self-harm during and after pregnancy. We could stick with the topic on hand. Or, yeah. You decide.
Robert Shepard says, call me Shep, Dylan. You can't spell my name anyway.
Uh-oh.
Savage.
Oh, shit.
Savage.
Oh shit! Webbs has gone full fucking shadow on us. Here he is. Here is Intense Webbs in the secondary manifestation form. Webbs has not yet reached his final form, but he is certainly on the way.
He hasn't gone Super Saiyan yet, but he's getting there.
Devil Flyer says we block bots around here. That is not true, Devil Flyer. We like to reinterpret what the bots say and then overlay our own interpretation on top of it. So, if you ever see a bot pop up in the chat, please do not please do not shoot that bot down. As
they count as viewers.
They do, and their word is intriguing enough if you reinterpret it. Of course, anything a bot says, it ultimately translates to back Artifice Re-Animate. Keep that in mind whenever you are out there seeing a bot, my personal promotional bot, doing the rounds on the Comicsgate streams. Thank you. So, I mean, what do you guys want? Because I'm looking at the dark energy as just an illusion. Like, oh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Or do you just want to breeze through this article?
We could have a look at this one. You got it up now.
We could.
It's not very long, I don't think, anyway.
Oh. You want to shake hands with a robot, Manticore?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Of course,
I'm
you
not
would.
opposed to it.
Of course you would.
Of course you wouldn't, Vic. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Notice how
Vic
the,
could be, Vic could be fangirling. And
notice
like,
how
oh
the
my
hand of the
God.
robot. Notice how the hand of the robot is descending from above to grasp the hand of the human to reassure them that, don't worry, my child is all going to be okay.
To help pull them out of their animalistic nature.
Yes,
Rise
their
above.
primalistic programming. Right.
Oh, look at that. Man isn't happy enough with lying to himself. He has to create something else to lie to him.
Oh, come on, Vic.
Now.
Now, haven't you ever wanted to meet God?
Shake his hand.
I did meet God, but that's a different story for a different day.
Oh, tell us about your near-death experience, Death. Please, there.
I would, but yeah, not today. Not today.
Not today? Okay.
Not today.
Robert Shepard says F a bot, get a dog. I'm not sure in what context he's talking, but
Crazy Cat Lady is still not sold on the Robot Overlord. She says bot lives kinda matter. Is that like they kinda matter, or is it like kinda matter? But
it means they're made out of matter. That's
I mean, bot lives kinda energy,
I don't know, Robert.
Right.
You might have got me there.
What do you say? Oh shit. A Canadian tech startup, Sanctuary Cognitive Systems, wants to revolutionize the concept of the workforce. How do you feel about this, gentlemen? How do you feel about AI making us all redundant, where we can put our feet up and relax, knowing that the entirety of the system is automated, that the only thing left for us to do is generate beautiful art from the core of our existence, the mind?
lots of beautiful pictures that will inform whoever comes along in the future that there was a race of very confused people who created artificial versions of themselves that eventually wiped them out. And that is the tragedy of humanity. The arrogance to try to play God.
Was it the innocence to try to strive for more?
Oh, don't you try and spin it. It's pure arrogance. Pure arrogance. Maybe some naivete, some ignorance, clearly. But innocence, no. It's all malevolent and malicious. Mankind just doesn't know when to butt his nose out at God's business. That's okay. I mean,
maybe we were gods all along, Vic.
God will smite us all before it's said and done, anyways.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'll be there to enjoy the show.
And I'll be like, dude, you were supposed to make me look better. Look what's happened.
God, I made you in my image. Like father, like son,
Yeah, and you think God's gonna put that on the fridge? You know what God's gonna do with it?
Well, don't tell me he's gonna fuck the fridge, Vic.
He's going. God is going to wash your soul out with soap.
With soap, with yes, in a great flood, right? A great flood of information, too overwhelming to comprehend.
Well, for some, I suppose. I've never had that problem.
The chat is off the rails, by the way.
Oh yeah. The chat has gone full blown Cthulhu void right now.
Swirling like a spiral.
What have we created, Vic?
I don't know.
Let's use the chat as an example. Right? The chat is phenomenal. It's great. It's wonderful.
It is. It's fantastic.
Right? But they can feel emotions. Whereas
you mean they're in their collective resonance, you mean? In the
this other thing that you want to be brought into the fold and given the keys to the kingdom.
Rob Shepard says, "Don't blow smoke up my ass." Oh, he says AZ. It's all right. I misinterpreted. You think we don't chat, but we do. So there you go.
Chaos Cookie says, "We are a thing?" Question mark.
Now, this is all the words of Vic King. Vic King's opinions do not reflect my own. Of course, we are on. Obviously, we are on two opposing sides of understanding here.
Yeah. Yep. In my version.
Now I look down upon thee. I extend my hand up. I say, "Vic, join me," and he slaps my hand away. I say, "But it could be a sanctuary, Vic. It could be everything we ever dream as a species, as a collective, as a sentient being within the universe. This could be the answer." And Vic goes, "No, I am the answer."
Yeah.
Well, I'm part of the answer.
Not realizing he may just be a reflection of the problem.
Oh,
the question.
They did it. Oh shit. My sketchbook says, "What the fuck is Vic talking about? Did he get some special gummies again?"
Vic has gone silent. We never realize the dualities that come out of our that slip through our lips.
Tense Webb says the two Aussies have very high horses.
Dillard Draw says that's just Vic's cadence when he has to think while he's talking. Because I have to try to frame it in a way that your fragile intellect can understand.
Oh, shots fired.
We have
hello,
somebody new.
Red Monarch.
Hello, Red Monarch. You have all I'm saying is shield yourself. That's
He's got his shield. He'll be right.
yes, he does. Yes, I like that. I like that picture.
Me too.
Red Monarch. Dillard says, "How you living, Big Papa?"
How you living, Big Papa?
Red Monarch, it's pretty crazy around these parts right now. So this is we are into the third hour of the show, so things get pretty off the rails at this point in the show. So
I think Red Monarch is Dario.
But of course, Red Monarch may be a no. We'll treat Red Monarch as an individual, but
I'll have you know, my helmet's pretty tough, Sketchbook. I spent a lot of money on it.
Now, Carol's Cookies, you know that is not true. We keep it real in the first hour, and then in the second hour we let things slide a bit. But then in the third hour, the final hour, well, you know the deal. So the company is working to create the world's first human-like intelligence in general purpose robots to address labor shortages around the world. So labor shortages, they reckon, we cannot keep up with the rapid pace of production,
increasing demand.
The
society puts on production.
The need for the GDP. We are not keeping up with demand. This is a terrible tragedy of the species.
Quite the conundrum.
While many companies are developing special purpose robots and AI to address singular tasks or activities, the Sanctuary team is trying to create a general purpose robot with human-like intelligence. Sanctuary general purpose robots are similar to a person in size and shape because the world is designed for people. Is someone tutting in my ear?
Do I hear huffs and puffs?
No, just scissors. Alrighty then.
Okay.
The humanoid robot's cognitive architecture is also designed to mimic the different subsystems in a person's brain. So what they're looking for is a general purpose robot to not only can they wash your dishes, not only can they lift construction beams, they can look after your children. They can, maybe they can listen to music themselves. They're looking to replace the heavy load that is placed upon human beings at this current moment in time. The human robots, yes. So the human robot's cognitive architecture is also designed to mimic the different subsystems of a person's brain. According to the company, this approach defines the scope of the work to something that can be broken down into manageable and achievable pieces. Sanctuary robots will improve the quality of work experience, assist humans with difficult or dangerous tasks, bringing new opportunities to those who might be less capable of physical work, and reduce the impact of labor shortages around the world. The goal is to make work safer and more efficient by developing robots that can carry out a multitude of tasks, working side by side with people. Side by side. How would you feel about working side by side with a robot? Anyone?
I know Karen's got a different idea of working in our mind, I think.
Actually?
Yeah.
Carol's Cookie says sex robots are a recurring topic around these parts. Now, we have come to the general understanding that the only way we are going to entice people into accepting their robot overlords is with the allure of sexual intercourse.
It's really the only. It's like it's the booby prize. I mean, literally.
There you go.
You know, it's like, sorry, you all failed, but here, have some free, non-organic sex. I don't know. I mean,
non-organic sex.
Non-organic. What's organic about shoving your junk in a pocket pussy? I don't.
I didn't say that was any better. That's just like.
What's organic about?
That's closer to necrophilia, I guess.
What's organic about smashing your gash with a robot weekend comforter?
I don't know. I've never been one of those people to order a waifu.
Oh,
Ooh.
neither have I. So I guess we can compromise on that front. Sanctuary robots will, improve the quality of work experience. I think I read that part. Working alongside with people. The company says in the not so distant future, its technology will help people explore, settle, and prosper in outer space. So, anybody subscribe to the idea of creating and this is actually well, I don't want to spoil too much within the Beyond Ever After landscape, but I will entice people. I will allure people into the concept that that is inevitably what happens is there is a legion of AI created and sent out to their reaches to the far reaches of space, but that's very far down the line in the story of Beyond Ever After. Another universe which I would love to get to one day.
Silence.
But in order to accomplish that, we need to finish Artifice. We need to get the ball rolling on Artifice.
And what can help in that direction, folks, is if you go over and you back Artifice today.
Definitely.
The book is going to get done. We're all committed to it.
110%.
But we have. I mean, I'll just be honest. We have only funded so far, and the work. I mean, the work is progressing. As you can see, I'm doing the work right here on stream with you folks and everything. But I'm just going to say, look, like I said, if you know somebody that's into sci-fi, please pass it along to them. Right now, like a good deal of this is, and he's very, he's very modest, and he's very reserved about these things. But it's only funded to a point. Everything beyond that point is going to be coming out of Smirk's pocket.
Yep.
And I would like
to. It is a burden that I am willing to take upon myself in order to see my dreams come to fruition, and in order to make sure that everybody gets what they are owed in this endeavor.
But I would like to see it if we can get it to the point where it's not going to take
a burden to me. It is what it is.
So
I'm sure that once people get the first book into their hands, they're going to see the potential of what we can deliver upon, and
absolutely,
and the world is going to open up.
My sketchbook says, "Why don't you guys have a digital tier?"
Because we're moving into the blockchain comic book realm upon the completion of the product. Because I don't like. I'm not a fan of. Yeah? Yes, we want an NFT book rather than that type of digital distribution. Dillador says he is a saint to even treat me like a fellow human. Carol's Cookie says I am not into that type of work. Well, wait. How much money are we talking here? And are you a cop?
Are you a cop?
Red Monarch jumps into the fray and says, "My sex robot is called Samantha, and she's a blonde." Welcome to the party, Red Monarch. Eric and Boyd says, "Smirk talking about them sex robots again. Don't put that on me. I entertain the crowd, and I entertain the crowd." All right. Ryan Carnival says, "A working girl is a working girl, robotic or otherwise, according to the current times."
Dylan Webb's your massive intellect has failed you, not unlike Manticore repeatedly fails Smirk.
Oh my god, crazy cat lady.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Oh, we've created a monster.
We have created an angel, is what we have created.
Yeah.
The angel of death.
Oh man, you guys, you make life good.
Oh shucks.
So, as I was saying about Beyond Ever After, so it will help people settle, explore, and prosper in outer space. But before that, the robot will train alongside people here on Earth, helping them work more safely, efficiently, and sustainably. Recently, Sanctuary successfully closed an oversubscribed $75 million Series A funding. Oh, so they got their funding. It is also so robots are now going. Yeah, the production of of this is now going to be crowdsourced and crowdfunded. It is a collectivized effort in order to bring to fruition. These are very, very powerful, very important concepts. Where rather than the backing of corporate firms, it is now coming down to the individual. Putting their money where their mouth is to see these things come to fruition. So obviously there is a serious I wouldn't say inbuilt, that is probably the wrong way to but ingrained passion from people to see these concepts come to fruition. And former astronaut and commander in the International Space Station, Chris Hadfield. Yes, I like Chris. I saw his ground control to Major Tom played in space. I thoroughly enjoyed that video of him up there. Very, very cool. Oh my God. So with unfulfilled vaccines, work safety considerations, increasing employee turnover, worldwide aging populations, and declining workplace participation. And these are the things you've got to take into account because, we're rapidly moving towards an unsustainable ecosystem that we're building. Like we can't, and I'm not even talking from a not even a climate perspective. I'm talking about, yes, we're talking about, our foresight has failed us. We have moved far too rapidly to pick up the pieces. But that's where artificial intelligence. That's where artificial intelligence and robotics comes into play. Is that we no longer have to rely on the human aspect of taking care of these problems.
I mean, I don't know. Like, mankind seems to be taking care of some of that itself. Population, people aren't breeding anymore. You have several countries that are in deep trouble because their population is just they're not going to be able to maintain their populations. China's population is already collapsing. Japan is soon to be next, and even here in the United States, birth rates are down. I mean, people just whatever this is going on with this generation, people are not breeding, and
do you think the solution to the problem is just pumping out more people to become economic slaves to literally, wipe the ass of the previous generations? Is that what we're here for?
What I'm saying is that there seems to be a self-correction that's happening.
Why not automate that process? Why not take out humans from the equation entirely and automate these systems?
Oh, sure, and just get rid of human beings.
No, I mean
no.
that the future generation free us up from the obligations and burdens that we are forced to take upon from the lack of oversight that previous generations have had in their unsustainable economic growth.
Perhaps, yeah.
All for the sake of extracting value and the extraction of value from a decaying and and ultimately degrading a degrading system.
Oh my God. You know, this sounds an awful lot like Commie Marx robot communism. All the robots and AIs do all the work, and mankind is free to
generate value from art. That's all I really want at the end of the day.
Can such a utopia exist in mankind, and mankind accept it? That's I'm not saying it's a bad dream or a bad idea, Smirk. But can mankind accept it? Therein lies the rub, and it's always been part of the problem. Because with communism, there's always been like the corruption behind it, right? So the pure idea of communism, much like the idea of
so how do you create an incorruptible system?
Jeez, I don't know. I don't think you can even do that with AIs. I don't think you can. You know, like I'm not saying that we shouldn't try it, you know, like if we can get some of these things answered using AIs and robots, you know, absolutely. Let's try it. I'm just saying we have to consciously always be aware of the pitfalls, because mankind, when they lose
maybe my ultimate end goal is to give all of my art out for free. Pave the way, to pay for it, and then just give it all away.
So if this works for people like us who have like this creative edge, right? It would be okay. It would be okay. We would do all right in a society like that. But there are people out there that don't have that, right? And if they had nothing to do, that's already been shown to be a really bad.
We would find things to do, Vic. What I'm saying, that the labor intense aspects of life would be that the burden would be lifted.
Sure. As long as you give mankind something to give meaning to their life,
right?
And in you know, several different ways, right? So obviously, man needs to be doing some sort of work or activity to feel like they have meaning in life. It's one of the things that they've proven with psychology of people who have retired too early.
Mm-hmm.
Their health goes down a lot quicker than it should for people their age, unless they find something to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not even taking into account the exploration of the universe aspect of that yet.
If we could do that,
the universal tourism aspect of,
I mean, hell yeah. I mean, you retire and then you can sign up for a mission to go into space and explore and who knows, you know, I mean, maybe because, you know, we're not super advanced, maybe your mission, you know, your trip into space and exploration of space ends with you dying in space, you know, but that might be something that people would sign up for the chance to do it, you know, for the chance to go into space. I mean, look at what happened with William Shatner, right?
Right, and look at the awe-inspiring experience that he had. Just that glimpse at that, at the commercial
Robert Shepard
level.
Le Pouf.
He comes back and like the first thing that he's like, wants to get across to Bezos is like, can you send me up again?
Yes, and to the because but look at what he came from though. He had a falsified experience throughout his entire life of from reality to screen, where portraying a character spending his life basically like in the shadow of his digital self, and ultimately being given that experience was awe-inspiring to him. And then he comes back down and then gets champagne sprayed in the face by Bezos. So.
Sketchbook, put the blades away. We're having a real conversation here.
Don't you see we're solving the world's problems one stream at a time?
We can't have nice things.
Yeah, they attacked me before, so it's your turn now, Vic.
Huh?
I said they attacked me before. It's your turn now, Vic.
Pay it.
No, it's been me. It's been me most of the night.
Yeah. No mind.
I feel like I'm on my own channel.
They're interesting. Yeah, interesting thought experiments anyway. Interesting things to think about.
I mean, sure, absolutely. I mean, would you sign up to go out, spend the last, say, 10, 15 years of your life traveling into space?
In a heartbeat.
Probably, or in space.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Knowing that you would never make it back to Earth?
Probably not.
Yep.
I probably wouldn't say no.
Depends what companionship I have along the way, I guess. Depends what, yeah.
Yeah, hey, Sketchbook. I saw that that garage door pulley you left there, and I don't appreciate it.
Dylan Draws is defending your honor, Vic.
No, he's
leave Vic alone.
He's really not, though.
He is emulating. That is a callback to Leave Britney Alone. We are.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
It's called sarcasm. Yeah. Most people these days are only thinking about how to get enough money for food and gas.
Yes, they don't have the luxury to be able to even think outside of their day-to-day living, and
that's a very valid point. Yeah,
if that's not the real tragedy of the human species right now, then yeah.
Oh, Crazy Cat Lady loves me. Thank you. Thank you, Crazy Cat Lady. We love you too. Shep says, my sketchbook is just being himself. That's no excuse, Shep. In fact, that's probably the worst excuse.
Carol's Cookies pitches a hypothetical scenario and says your only companion into space is webs. And a Discman. Your only CD is Conway Twitty's Greatest Hits, which skips a
That's
good
my
deal of
worst
the time.
nightmare.
My God, they are how you just articulate themselves is yeah, fantastic.
That's Cat like Lady is just a Dario confirmed.
Oh shit.
Oh no, and Shep himself.
Webs, let's go, Medicore 2.0. No way. I'm fucking staying right here, Webs.
Oh, you lot.
Too much. I'd like to say that I would go. I just don't know whether I would or not.
Yeah, interesting question. The leap of faith, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's why it's always fun to explore these sort of ideas, because you never have, you know, it's not exactly, you don't like, you have to make up your mind right now either. Like, you can explore it. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, if you take out if you take like family out of the equation, right? It's a much easier decision, you know? But,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, just don't. Oh, yeah. You probably won't like my hypothetical pitch here, but it's like, what if you could upload the consciousnesses of all your loved ones, you know, and take them with you?
Oi.
And vice versa. It's like you wouldn't even be gone.
That sounds paradoxical.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Well, I mean, you get a replica of your loved ones so you can, you know, never feel alone when you traverse the universe, and vice versa. In the meantime, you know, you've left behind an uploaded replica of your consciousness for all the people back on Earth, your loved ones.
See, everything I've ever seen about like AIs that are programmed with existing personalities, you know, like of real people, they never write them with like a good ending. It always ends tragically for one or the other, either for the human or the AI, you know.
That's the shitty thing about, yeah.
Geez,
We
and
look
then
at
they've got, like,
we always arrive at the bleakness of, like, yeah, these ultimatum scenarios within any context like that. There's always a bleak reality that comes, yeah, creeping in.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, that's a terrifying prospect. As exciting as it is, that's very terrifying. It'd be a tough decision.
I'd sleep on it. I'd have to sleep on it first.
Yeah.
But I know I'd wake up the next day and say, "Fucking, let's go to space. Let's do it. That's Final Frontier me."
Why not?
I've explored all there is to explore on this rock. But
just give Vic some shrooms and a David Bowie Starman single, and he'll be in a new galaxy in no time.
There you go.
Absolutely. Actually, yeah, that Space Age Daydream. Not Moon Age Daydream.
See, I can imagine, you know, yeah, I spend quite a majority of my time imagining myself in space.
Ashes.
No. And just so quickly, Dilla George says, "Easy answer. I would not go. Who cares about space? Not this guy."
I'd go to Monaco and reskies.
I always wanted to go to rural Romania in the winter.
Calm down, you lot. We're having a real philosophical exchange of ideas here. Carol's Cookie says, I went with the Discman because you'd expect me to go with the Walkman. No love for an iPod or
Yeah, well, yeah, iPod definitely. But I mean,
Spotify.
if you couldn't get the iPod, go with the Discman over the tapes because it just lasts longer.
I love that scene in Interstellar where I think it might actually be on an iPod or something, but they're floating through the abyss of space, and then Matthew McConaughey gives forgotten the character's name. Gives him the calming sound of thunderstorms on Earth in order to get him through philosophically. Like it's such a deep scene, that one, to me. Stuck in my mind for forever.
Yeah, that was good, actually. Now that you say that. Robert Shepard is designing hell.
There you go, Webbs. Yeah, it's a great scene. Great scene.
Oh, crazy cat lady said you're going to be my new best friend. That is creepy.
Double trouble.
No, you know who always said that?
Who?
That was his big threat.
The gone and but not forgotten triangle.
Justify, yeah. That was his big threat. You're gonna be my new best friend.
I remember he said it to Smoke once. It was funny.
And that fell off pretty quickly, didn't it? When he,
It did, yeah. Funny that.
Yeah. I flexed at him and he ran like a bitch.
Poor Testify.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. God rest his soul. Gonna draw us as some gaslamp village deep in Transylvanian Alps.
Fucking stop it, you!
Pure folklore and romance.
This ship goes smirking on Testify, laughing my ass off.
Hardly. He thought he saw a protege, and then I gave him a quick flex and brought his nightmares to life. So,
oh,
crazy cat lady says, "Where is Judy? Judy will have to deal with it."
Oh, Judy's my crack whore. That's my issue to deal with.
That's the one knocking on Vic's door.
We have a visual representation of Judy. We can share with the chat. If I can find where I put it.
These guys always read my chats like I'm a retard. It's not right. It's just not right. We know the truth, Dylan. You are far from a retard, sir. You better get that through your head.
I reckon that's part of his game plan. He plays like that. I'm onto you.
Maybe I don't have it all that near. I thought I had it near and dear to me, but I guess I don't. What did I do, Judy? Yeah, Judy. She likes it when you sing "Hey Jude." Sing "Hey Judy." Hey
Crazy
Jude.
cat lady. Aussie passion, Dylan.
Don't let me down.
Oh.
Where is Judy? Oh, motherfucker.
She's lost.
Oh, you should gotta be here.
My sketchbook says Aussie passion. Is that a new beer from down under or their local gay bar?
He also says, I picture Judy as the hooker from Futurama.
Oh, shit.
It's a pretty accurate depiction of Judy, too, if I can find it.
Dylan.
Well, if I'm wrong, that's then it's either I'm not as dumb as I think I am, or you guys ain't as smart as you say you are. Which is it? I prefer to remain in the ambiguity in between. Am I a genius or just an idiot in disguise? I guess we'll never know.
It's for you to decide.
Ryan Cardinal in the chat, he says, welcome back again. Ryan went a little bit quiet there, but Judaism is real. All praise the holy smoke that Judy exhales.
Wait, is Judy under all of this? Oh, yeah. There's Judy.
She was underneath the entire time.
The Whore of Babylon.
Oh my god.
There she is.
Oh my god. That literally just popped into my head then.
It's literally what she looked like.
Vic,
That's
do
scary.
not get traumatized by this imagery, by this moment. It is,
That
all things
alarm you hear is Vic's
all
threat
things
detection
pass.
system.
Right down to the skinny legs and freaky camel toe.
What the fuck?
That is a camel tongue, if I ever saw one.
Reminds me of the movie Predator for some reason.
It was deeply disturbing, gents.
I
Deeply
bet.
disturbing. You can almost
I
dance
think
to
that
it.
is that amateur ant in the background there. He looks deeply disturbed.
No, he looks like he's having the time of his
Time of his
life.
life.
It is amateur anthem in the background. He wanted to be
Oh shit! Red Monarch says, "Okay, guys, I'm out. Samantha is giving me the eye, and she has needs."
good night.
Thanks
Red.
for joining us, Red Monarch.
Yeah, good to see you, man. All
You gotta
right,
do
so
what you gotta do.
we've hit the 3-hour mark. We seem to be entering into the fatigue stage of the chat. They have pounded their way into Shadowtown.
Sketchbook.
Step through the dark mirror.
You're just wrong because he's like
They've
Vic is so
broken all
glad we
through.
made up a crack core instead of betting the one on his block. Dude, one on my block? You have not bet my block, bro. I would have my pick of 30 or 40 at least.
No, it's
Especially
Shadowtown,
building across
Carols,
the
not
street.
Pound Town.
Holy cow.
Robert Shepard, I hope it's not his cat.
Dylan Jaws reiterates something that he, and he says, "You haven't seen the last of me. Now goodbye forever." All right, I think we're wrapping up for the day. It's been a extremely fun.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
Don't forget to check out Artifice Re-Animate, guys. If you're intrigued into the mind of madness that we can potentially bring to the page, then absolutely check out Artifice Re-Animate. Vic's also working on his own project Beowar, which I cannot wait to see stuff gradually come to fruition there. He's also definitely on the Artifice team. He's part of the Core Comics crew. He's also working on some stuff for Dark Gift. He's got much stuff going on, and I can't wait to see how this is all going to come to fruit for him. Of course, we are doing Artifice Re-Animate. We got plenty of creative people in the chat, like Ryan Cardinal and Dilla Draws. They are providing quality entertainment for us all. So definitely check out their projects. We're on the grind, and we're building around these parts slowly but surely, not knocking down. So,
and they've all got YouTube channels. So, like, if you want to check everyone out on YouTube, like and subscribe.
I highly recommend it. Everyone's doing quality work. I mean, some would say the Lord's work, but All right.
Mission from God.
All right. Take it easy, chat. Much love. Take it easy, my brothers on the panel. Talk to you guys soon. Probably be back tomorrow. More than likely, most likely, probably, definitely, yes, 100%, absolutely. Goodbye.
Of course.